Are you ready?
Hey peeps, how's it going? And I know this hoodie kind of makes me look like the Emperor from Star Wars, but we're going through it anyway. It's very comfortable. Just got it for Christmas, so happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all you guys who celebrate it. And to those of you who don't, welcome back to another video. And today this is kind of a rant. I don't know how excited or how passionate I'm going to get, so I'm going to say it's a hot take, but I'm just going to start rambling on here and see where this takes me. So buckle your seatbelts in and let's just roll into it right away. So currently the Detroit Lions will finish last in the NFC North. Even if they beat Green Bay, they will still be dead last in the NFC North. And as of right now, they have the 5th overall pick in the 2019 draft, which is good if you're going for draft picks. We are projected as of right now, and I know it's super duper early for mock drafts, are projected to get Greedy Williams, which is a super badass name for a corner. He is from LSU. For those of you who don't know, I don't watch a whole lot of college football, and I've heard of this guy. He's like 6'2 or 6'3. He is a very big guy for being a corner. Corners are usually like 5'10 to like 6 foot. He's gonna be a big boy. He's gonna be able to guard anywhere. I seen him play a little bit, and from what I've seen from the guy, he looks like he adjusts as well to the play. Whether you overthrow the ball, rather if you underthrow it, just the adjustments he makes during a route is pretty impressive. He's got great hand-eye coordination. He knows where the ball is supposed to be, and does a very well job of knowing his receiver. Like he studies film. He knows the receiver's routes better than the receivers do. So for a long haul, putting him next to Slay would be huge. Now, going into the offseason here, there's two things that need to happen. Fire Jim Bob Cooter. That's priority number one. But a big priority is just building that defense. You hire a defensive coach, and your defense sucks donkey balls. It's improving throughout the season, but it sucked donkey balls. You need to solidify that defense. Draft, sign, trade for defensive players that you know will help change this team. And of course, you need defensive line and pass rushers. The secondary is getting old. I don't know how much longer Glover Quinn's going to have. He's just losing a step. You've seen it this season. You've seen it the preseason. You've seen it the regular season. He's just lost a step. And I still like the guy. But for the overall long haul here, is he really the answer for the future? I know I love Glover Quinn. He's been huge for this Lions team for over the years. But it might be time just to bring him off the starting and bring him in as like a backup, or draft a young safety and have him take him under his wing. I don't know. But he's really not the majority of the problem here. The majority of the problem is the linebacking core, which Jared Davis, he just needs to take a big step in his game. Hopefully Patricia can help him. Devon Kennard has been a huge pickup for us. He's been one of our best defensive players all season long. So I feel like he's got that starting job locked down. Now, you always need depth for injuries and a rotation for when people get fatigued. So you need that. Defensive line, more than likely Ziggy Ansah played his last game in Detroit. He's out of here. And now I know many people want to draft Bosa from Ohio State, but I got a feeling he's going to go number one. So unless you're trading up a draft pick or two to move up and get him, I don't see that's very likely. Trey Flowers, I believe he is a free agent. And if we can sign Trey Flowers, that would be extremely huge for this team. He is a solidified pass rusher and an overall beast. I believe Clowney will be a free agent from Houston. And I don't know what that relationship's going on over there, but that would be a name floating around. I expect to be at least a tryout or a negotiation for that. I don't know. I sincerely hope the Detroit Lions don't pull a Patriots move here and just pay Stafford and keep getting bums in here because it's not going to work. You've seen this with the offensive line. You put money into it, and when it's healthy, it's okay. Now, they're not healthy all the time, but you put money into it, and it improved. It's nothing great. There's nothing to be excited about. Stafford's still getting hit, and we're still not running the ball well. But there was a couple weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks, where when they were healthy, they clicked together. We ran the ball, and Stafford had time, and we won those games. You look at New England. It happened during New England when we beat New England. New England. I'm going to say New England again. Anyway, that's what you need to do for defense is put some money into it, man. And I know Stafford's contract hurts that. But Stafford's not the problem either. I mean, everyone who's dogging Stafford doesn't get it, man. Yeah, he missed some throws. But if you're getting hit 8 times a game by 300-pound men, you're going to feel it. And he's been doing that for 5 years now. With Golden Tate being gone, he doesn't have that go-to receiver anymore. And him and Golden Tate been together for a while. They had that chemistry. And now you can kind of see him and Galladay forming that. Jones, he's going to be that deep threat guy to space the ball out. Really, offensively, you need linemen and a solid tight end that you can trust. Now, I'm not saying he has to be Gronk or Jimmy Graham in his prime. He doesn't need to be a freak of nature like that. You just need a guy who's reliable. Someone like Jason Witten. Jason Witten may go down to one of the greatest tight ends of all time, but you could trust him. And he wasn't super athletic. He was strong, he could block, and he could catch. That's all you need. You don't need anything fancy. Just a guy with solid hands that you can trust. Excuse me. Offensive coordinator situation, everyone knows about that. I've already said it once in this video. You need to get rid of Jim Bob Cooter. A perfect dream scenario for me, and I know it won't happen, just because I don't think he's ready for it or that he doesn't want to do it. Peyton Manning. That would be a huge offensive line assignment, and I expect him to go into coaching sometime. Just his overall view on the game is super smart. So, since that would be my dream security as offensive coordinator, I think they should do what the NBA does and have a Matthew Stafford work out with Peyton Manning and get inside Peyton Manning's head if Peyton would do that. You've seen Andre Drummond do that with Kevin Garnett, and you can see him improve his game. Just having Peyton Manning study film with Stafford would be huge. I would love something like that to happen. Back to the defensive side of the ball. Just pass rushing, man. You got Snacks locked up for this season. That's huge. He's going to be a great run stopper. And outside of that, you don't really have anyone else on the defensive line. So you have potential here to form a great team. And that's what I said earlier in the season, once the Lions are like 1-3 or whatever, was we weren't judging Patricia by this season because I knew it was going to be a waste of a season when we started 1-3. This season, however, is completely different. If the Detroit Lions do not make at least the wild cards in 2019, the Patricia era probably won't last very long. 2019 is a huge season for the Lions, full of pressure. Quinn, you fired Jim Caldwell, a solid coach who proven he could be 9-7, give you a chance to win your division, and he got us the closest to winning a playoff game as Detroit Lions possibly could. He just needed a little bit more time, and you're seeing a different team here, and it's not improving as well as we thought it would. So that being said, 2019 is a huge season for the Lions. You can't get embarrassed again back-to-back seasons. So, Patricia, man, you gotta do something, man. You gotta get a big guy, a big name. Now, you don't even have to be a big name. He's just got a ball, man. We don't care if it's fancy. We don't care if we have a J.J. Watt. We just want a unit that can play. Focus on one side of the ball. Make it great. Either have a fantastic offense like the Kansas City Chiefs or the Rams, or have a lockdown defense like the Bears. You need to do something to make this team good. The Bears are here to stay for a while. The Packers, they're going to go into a rebuilding mode, so they might fall off a little bit, but they'll probably be what the Lions have been for the last couple of years, just up and down. You don't know what you're going to get from them. And Minnesota, they're streaky too. they're really a piece away from being great. Everyone thought that was going to be Kirk Cousins, but obviously that wasn't the answer. So, Patricia, Quinn, you guys need to do something, and it starts with Jim Bob Cooter. Fire Jim Bob Cooter, and you'll start righting the ship right away. You got to do what you got to do to get him out of here. And that sounds dumb, I know, but it's true. Stafford excelled throwing the ball down the field. When you had Calvin Johnson and Nate Burleson, Calvin Johnson was great, a great player, one of the greatest receivers of all time. It made Stafford better. You don't have that. But what Stafford did well was throwing the ball down the field and spreading it all over the place. He threw 5,000 yards for one season. He didn't do it with screen passes or handing it off every 5 minutes. You got to take shots. That's what you got Marvin Jones for. That's what Galladay is for. You need to take shots on the field to win games offensively. It opens up the run game. Once you open up the run game, it opens up play action for deep passes down the field. It's not complicated, guys. Come on, man. You should have been competitive this year, and you're not. So, I don't know. If I left anything out, guys, let me know. Like I said, I didn't really have a plan for this. I just started talking. Greedy Williams, I think, would be a solid draft pick for us, helping build that defense to where we want it to be, a lockdown defense. If you get him, you got Slay. Those are two very, very good corners. And then you got some other guys like Diggs who can play, who aren't locked on, but they're solid third to fourth guys. You got Snacks in the middle, stopping the run. You need to get some pass rushers, you need to get some linebackers, and you guys won't be far away from winning some games. Easier said than done, I know, but it is what it is. So, like I said, if I left anything out, comment down below. If there's something that you guys think the Lions should do, who should the Lions draft, comment all that down below. Check the description out. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for stupid stuff, GIFs, for posts. You know what Instagram and Twitter's for. But check it out in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.